Hi everyone, I am Ali Ghorbanpour. I am your instructor for hybrid introductory physics 1 for summer 2025. Welcome to my class. I hope you enjoy this class throughout the summer. So I'm here just to share some important information about the class, which include course information, course policy, and also the concourse. So um, mm, let me just share my PowerPoint. Okay, so here is my PowerPoint. Let me just close this. Okay, welcome to Physics, into Physics 1, College Algebra Physics 1. As I said, I'm Ali Ghorbanpour, and my email address is ghorbana at d2l.lcc.edu. I don't have an official office in the Art and Science department, but just in case if you would like to reach out to me, you can reach out to the Computer Science department office, which is going to be in the Art and Science building, room number 3203. And there are support staff, just in case if you need any help, you can get help from them, which will be Art and Science 3203 as well. So department office number is 517-483-1073. So this is a hybrid class, and as you know, you will be in a class just for labs. I will explain more, and the classes are Monday and Wednesday. The class start 9:10 a.m. to 12 p.m. But the Monday and Wednesday, but I have my office hours. My office hours are Monday and Wednesday, okay, both Monday and Wednesdays, okay, so here I just put Monday, but Monday and Wednesdays, both days, I am available from 8:10 a.m. to 9:10 a.m. To in the Art and Science building, exactly in the same class that you are in the college, so 4130. So the best way to contact me is via email, either to D2L or my LC email address, which is going to be ghorbana at d2l.lcc.edu. So the class location, as I said, is going to be Art and Science Building 4130. The class times are Monday and Wednesday, 9:10 to 12 p.m. Office hours are from 8:10 to 9:10 a.m. The website that you will be using your learning management system is going to be myd2l.lcc.edu. And learning assistant. For this class, I am the only instructor. Okay, so there will be no other instructor or learning assistant for this class, or PA, or whatever you call it. So no learning assistant for this class, but we have Learning Common, which is a tutoring center. You can get help from the tutors in the Learning Common. Just letting you know that my second position in the college is a full-time lead tutor in advanced math, physics, and computer science studio. So I will be sharing my time, those time that I work in the learning center with you as well. Okay, just in case if you need any help, you can come to the Learning Common to get help from me or to get help from other physics tutor. So, how much do you know about the Learning Common and its services? So I'm going to share you some information about the Learning Common, which is really helpful. So, since we don't have a learning assistant for this class, okay, it is really helpful to get help from a tutor, physics tutor, or from me while I'm in the Learning Common or tutoring center. So I'm going to share this information with you. Let me just so uh, 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 as you see, I have put all information about the tutoring center in this link. Is the linktree.ee/physics studio, and there are really good link, library and learning common resources, learning common services and resources, learning common LCC tutoring appointment request, and physics studio, learning common Lansing Community College, and also the Big Back Center. Okay, the first thing, if I click the first thing, okay, it will take you to this website, and it does have a lot of good information about the library and learning common spaces. Okay, the learning common spaces is in the TLC building next to the art and science building, and as you can see, we have a tutoring section, which is in the first and second floor. We have a help zone, we have a research hub. Okay, so you can borrow book. There is a study space and also open computer lab and all other information. Okay, here we are about the tutoring, mostly about the tutoring. So tutoring, this is a tutoring service request. As you know, the tutoring, you may not have been in the TLC building. As I said, TLC building is next to the art and science building. And in the first and the second floor, we have a tutoring center. If you would like to get help for physics or math or any other courses that you are taking, science courses, you will be able to find a tutor in the first floor. So, and if you click the tutoring, okay, so there are some information that you can read those information here. But if you would like, we have any time that you go to the TLC from Monday to Thursday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We have always tutor available to help you. Okay, you don't need to make an appointment. Okay, if you go there, there is tutor available. They can help you as a walking student. So, but if you would like to get a appointment, okay, if you see here there is a request appointment, you just click this LCC tutoring appointment. You just need to put some information here, your name, your else username, preferred phone number, email address. Okay, you would like to get an online appointment or on-campus appointment. Okay, so the course number here, let's say if you are just taking physics, you would like to get help for physics 221. Okay, you just type physics 221 here. And then, okay, so other information about the preferred time, preferred time, and alternate time also, and all other information. Okay, so but if you would like to, if you already know a tutor, you would like to get connected with a tutor that you already know, you can put here on the note. Okay, and what kind of help do you need? Okay, you can put those a summary of the help that you need here in this, and then submit. Okay, so someone from the learning common will reach out to you and they make an appointment. But just in case, if you don't want to make an appointment, okay, learning common is open, 5 days. Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you're welcome to come to the Learning Common and get help. So the second one is just summary of what I have explained. Okay, this is the file I explain about the tutoring appointment, learning studio, study group, prep parties. Okay, all this information. I have put this in your D12. If you check your D12, you would be able to see this information. Okay, let me just go to your D12. This is your D12. If you go to the announcement, okay, so I have put this information here in your detail as well. But again, this is available here. And again, this is a link for getting, making appointment for online appointment or tutoring appointment. And the the fourth thing here is the physics studio learning common Lansing Community College. If you click this, okay, there is a video, and in this video I explain what kind of services we offer in the learning common. Okay, it's the 8-minute video. If you are interested, you can watch this video. Okay. And the last part is the feedback center. So I'll try to summarize, all information, all services that the Learning Center offer. So if you need help, ball, you can come to my office hours, just in case you cannot come to the office hours. Okay, these are the resources that the Learning Common offers. You can get help from a tutor. Okay, I'll just try to just explain a little bit about the Learning Common and the services that they offer. Okay, so right now you know where to get help if you cannot come to the office hours. Okay, so course description. Okay, so what we learn in this course, okay, we start talking about the linear motion, one dimension, two dimension, and a little bit about the three-dimensional motion. But mostly we will be focused on the linear and two-dimensional motion. Then we will talk about the forces, interaction, and different kind of forces and Newton's law of motion. After that, we will talk about the work energy and law of conservation and collision. When we are done with this, we will try to learn about the rotational motion, rotational kinematic of the rigid body. Okay, so in the first three section, okay, we will assume that any moving particle is any moving object is a particle, but in the fourth, in the rotational motion, we consider the object as a real object. We call it rigid body. Okay, we will try to analyze the motion kinematically and dynamically in this section. And the last part is going to be the moment of inertia, torque, gravity, and rotational inertia. So what are the rules for this class? We have a reading policy. As you know, this class is a hybrid, and there is no lecture for this class. The lectures are already available on your DTOL, and the lecture are already recorded and available on your DTOL. So you just come to the class for labs. So, and it is your job to just read the textbook, watch the recorded session, look at the PowerPoint, and come to the class prepared, okay, for the lab assignment. So we have a 4 units. Okay, each unit will cover 2 weeks. Total weeks is going to be 8 weeks. The lectures for each week recorded, available on your DTool. I will show you later. We will be in the class, okay, Monday and Wednesday, just running the lab. Okay, so but before starting the lab, we will do some in-class activity, which I will explain to you what those in-class activity is going to look like. So send an email the night before the class if you have question about reading or labs. So attendance policy. So the lecture is online, asynchronous. As I mentioned, all information, material, recorded session are available on your DTool. Labs are face-to-face. A student must attend to the class and run experiment in a group. You can just miss one lab. Okay, so again, there are we have labs for each session. Sometimes we have one lab, sometimes we have two labs, but you are allowed to just miss one lab. So the makeup lab for the me it will be provided. If you miss one lab, it doesn't matter, for no excuse. Okay, so you can miss one lab. Okay, but if you are planning to miss more than one labs, okay, you need to get accommodation letter. Okay, so from the Center for Student Access, I have put the information about, Center for Student Access, just in case if you have any family problem, okay, so personal problem or anything that you cannot make the class, you cannot make the lab class. Okay, so but you need to talk with them, okay, and get accommodation. So labs and formal labs. Okay, as I said, labs are face-to-face. A student must attend to the class and run experiment in a group. There are pre-labs, and those pre-labs, okay, so which are available on your DTool. You run those pre-lab online. Okay, this is online version of the real lab that you will be running in the class face-to-face. So it is highly recommended to review those pre-labs while you are studying the course or watching the recorded session, okay, the lecture. So it is highly recommended to play with the pre-labs, because as I said, it's the online version of the regular lab, and it gives you a good picture what you will be doing in the class when you are running a regular lab. So, but again, it is optional, okay? So you are not supposed to submit anything. It is not your part of your homework, okay? It is more for rating assignment. So you gather data, again, while you are in the class, okay, you gather the data for the lab and you can submit the lab online, okay? So while you are in the class, you work in a group, you will have a handout, you will work in a group, you gather data, analyze data, and you will submit one per group, okay? So, and then there will be one per group submission. Choose the late person to submit the lab. No lab will be created after the due. So what is the due for the lab submission? Right before the class ends. Okay, so before leaving the class at 12 p.m., okay, you need to just gather all the information that you need for the lab and then upload in the assigned Dropbox individual. Okay, so if you miss that, okay, so it will be considered as a missed lab. So there are two formal labs. Okay, so as I said, you run most of the labs, all lab in a group. Okay, so there are two labs that you will be running those lab in a group, but there will be individual submission. Okay, so it means that there are two formal lab and there are rubrics for these formal lab, and the rubric will be provided. So you will work in a group, you gather data, but when you are writing a formal report, it should be your own report. So as I said, the rubric for formal lab will be provided. So, and again, if you are writing a formal lab, it should be completely your own word. You are not supposed to copy paste from the lab handout, okay? Anything that you do in the class, okay, you will try to summarize based on what are expected on the rubric and then write your formal report. No copy paste, okay? If you are just using a statement from somewhere, from Google, from internet, whatever, okay, from the, you need to cite those statements. Okay, so it is highly recommended to just use your own word. Okay, so while you're writing a formal report, so this is the labs and formal lab. So we will have a lab, we will run the lab in a class, in a group, and then there will be a one submission for regular lab per group, one submission per group for regular lab, but there will be two formal lab that each individual student will submit it separately, okay? And there will be, it is not, and the due date for submission is not right before the class, so you will have almost a couple of days, okay, to submit. So those due dates will be informed with you. So exam, for this class we have 4 exams, and so exam 1, exam 2, exam 3, and exam 4. 3 exams are on Mondays, June 23rd, July 7th, and July 21st. And the last exam, which will be July 30th. So each exam will have the same weight, and the exam will be in person in the class. So you will take the exam in the class. All exams are in person. So if you need to take the exam at the testing center, you should provide accommodation letter from the CSA. I just already shared the Center for Student Access, okay, with you. So exams are supposed to be taken in the class. If you would like to take in the testing center, you should have an accommodation letter. So homework policy. So for each week and each chapter that you learn, sometime in 1 week you cover two chapter, okay, sometimes three chapter, okay. For each chapter there will be a homework assignment. So the assignment should be submitted online. I will explain how you are supposed to submit it, okay. There will be homework, okay. For the first week, I already put the homework from the class. I scanned the homework from the textbook. I will explain about the textbook later. So the homework from the textbook is already scanned and is available in the first unit in the first week. Okay, so and the reason that I scan because you will have time to order a book. Okay, it might take a couple of days. Okay, to get the real book. So you complete the homework. Okay, in a piece of paper, you scan it and then you submit it. So what is the homework policy? So the homework there will be 80% for completion. You are supposed to show a step-by-step work and not final answer is not accepted. You need to show all your work. So for each problem, okay, and the 80% is the step-by-step work and just 20% for the correctness. So for each chapter, you will have assignment. Each week we cover at least two chapters, except week one, which are three chapters, will be covered. You complete the assignment on a paper, not on the handout. Okay, then scan the assignment, convert it into a PDF file, and upload it to the assigned Dropbox, which I show you later. Okay, so let me just show it to you now. Okay, so this is your class. Okay, so content, let's say if you go to the content, you will see unit one. Okay, so in unit one, there are week one, week two. Okay, so week one and week two. Okay, so let's say if you choose week one, there are three chapters in week one. Okay, let's pick chapter one. So in chapter one, okay, so the first thing that you see is, representation of representing motion. Okay, so it kind of explains to you what you will learn in chapter one. What is the learning objective? So, okay, so I give you some information, okay, by covering this chapter, what you're supposed to learn. So the next thing, okay, these are the recorded lecture. As I said, it is highly recommended to watch the recorded session. So the PowerPoint is available here. So you can download the PowerPoint and read it while you are watching the video. Okay, for instance, for chapter one, I have recorded one video. When you are done, you can click next. There will be Okay, chapter one has two video. Okay, so here I just explain about the SI unit and unit conversion in physics. So you just watch this video as well. Okay, and the next one. Oh, there you go. There is the pre-lab motion. Okay, so you will have a pre-lab and handout for pre-lab here. And also I have put some video about the pre-lab. You can even watch those pre-lab video and run the lab online. Okay, so, and then when you do this, okay, when you come to the real lab class, okay, so you know what you're supposed to do. And then the homework assignment, okay, so I have put the homework assignment, as I said, download the homework assignment here. I already put the week one. So I already scanned the week one, just week one. Okay, so if you go to the week two, there is no scanned homework. Okay, I have put the questions that you need to buy a book and go and look for the question. So this is the homework. Okay, so when you just download the homework, okay, take a piece of paper and then try to answer all those questions on a piece of paper and scan your PDF, scan your homework and upload it to the assigned Dropbox. Okay, for instance, here is the assigned Dropbox. You can go and just upload your homework here because this is the instructor view. If I just use changes to the student view, you see, like this assignment. Yeah, this is the way that you see you can just upload the assignment and the due date. I have already put the due date for all assignment here. Okay, so you can just look at those information. You can upload the file, PDF file here, and then click the submit. So, as I said, okay, I just put this in, the scanned homework for chapter one. So let's say if you go to the chapter three, if you go to the assignment, so there will be no scanned homework. You need to buy a textbook. Again, all information about the textbook is, I will be talking about the textbook, okay, later. So you just go to the chapter three to the problems part, and then question 12, 16, 25, 32, 38, 64. Okay, so, and then you just grab a piece of paper, just answer all these questions step by step, show your work, and when you are done, scan it and then upload it here. Okay, we will back to this detail later. So this is about the homework. Okay, so in class activity, if you remember, I just said that you will be in the class for lab. But before we start the lab, we will do some in-class activity which are related to the lab, because that's why it is important to review the pre-lab sessions. That would be really helpful and help you to actively participate in the in-class activity. So each face-to-face class will include the in-class activity. In-class activity start right at the beginning of the class. So don't come to the class late. So the class starts 9:10. Our plan is to start a in-class activity exactly at 9:10 or probably 9:15. So don't miss the in-class activity. So if you miss, that's completely all right. Completing 75% of this activity will be considered as earning full credit. So it means that if you get, 75% of all points of in-class activity, it will be considered full credit. If you have 25% allowance, it counts for any absence, says regardless of reason. So let's say for any reason that you just came late, so these 25% is allowance of those absences. Okay, so make sure to participate. If you want to get a full credit, you make sure to participate at least on 75% of the in-class activity. And in-class activity start right at the beginning of the class. Okay, so make sure to be in the class on time. So this is a grading policy. So the final grade breakdown, we have exams, 50%, we have assignment. I just explained how the assignment looks like. Okay, 15%, we have a labs, 20% formal lab, 5%, and there are 6 quizzes. Okay, for the first 3 units, we will have 2 quizzes for each unit, and then you will complete these quizzes, and there are 5%, and in-class activity also is a 5% of the entire grade. So it is really important to participate in-class activity those days that you are coming for the lab classes. So the tools. Important part, textbook. We are using, college physics, a strategic approach, and the author is Zendel Wright. It is a second edition. If your plan is to take Physics 222, Intro Physics 2, it is highly recommended to buy this edition. Okay, so, but if this is going to be your only first and last physics, okay, I mean, if you're taking just Physics 221, just College Physics, Strategic Approach, Volume 1, Chapter 1 to 16, again, the second edition, okay, so make sure to buy this. So there are 2 options, okay, so option number 1 is for a student who are planning to take the Physics Intro Physics 2, okay, buy this one, and then for those who are taking just Intro Physics 1, okay, just buy this one. Make sure the edition is edition 2, not edition 3. Okay, so edition 2, and I was checking, and the used version of this book is $7. Okay, and then you can order it online, and it will be on your and it will be delivered in a couple of days. Okay, make sure to order it right now. Okay, don't wait. Make sure to order it right now, because you have to read the textbook, watch the recorded video, and also you have homework from the textbook. And also, just letting you know, these textbooks is available in the Learning Common TLC building in the first floor, and also library has a version, okay, a couple of version of this book in the library, okay, but we have this book available in the Learning Common. If you haven't received your book yet while you are ordered it, so what you can do, you can come and grab this book from the Learning Common, and there is a copy machine, okay, you can copy those pages you need. This is another option. So good, so you can get this book, and there is a copy machine, okay, in the first floor is free of charge, and you can just copy those pages that you need. So again, these books is the used one is $7-8. Okay, you can just search online. Okay, and okay, the schedule. Okay, this is schedule. I have put this schedule here in the PowerPoint, and this is schedule for the monthly schedule for June and July is available here. Okay, let me just show you in your D12 where you can find this schedule. If you go here again, let me just make this a little bigger. If you go to the content, start here. Again, all information that I'm explaining are available here. Let's say getting started. So getting started, to required step before officially beginning this course. I have put all this information that you need. Okay, it's really important to read the first two steps and the note as well here, and then course information and policy. What I am explaining in this video, I have summarized all these class information here: exams, online quizzes, in class activity, office hours, textbook, and also the summer 2025 schedule for each week and unit, all available here. And I just wanted to show you course schedule. Okay, this is a weekly calendar here as well. I put the weekly calendar here, and you know what you're supposed to do. Okay, for in week 1 it does show your chapter 1 and chapter 2. It means that until June 9, okay, you are supposed to read chapter 1 and chapter 2, because the classes begin June 5th. Okay, so, and this material and the course, the tool is available at June 5th for you, and you have a couple of days until June 9, to read chapter 1 and chapter 2 material and do the pre-lab motion and come to the class prepared. Okay, so, and then you do the same thing for chapter 3, okay, and do the pre-lab motion for back and forth, okay, and come to the class for the real lab. And the homework and the due dates for homework, okay, are available for each week, okay. So each week you will have homework for each chapter, and for instance, for chapter 1 and chapter 2, the due date is going to be June 14, okay, so midnight June 14. So, and make sure to not miss, okay. If you miss the due date, you still have a chance to submit your homework on the day of the exam for partial credit, which is 50% of the grade. So yeah, all information, I will explain this later, okay, but just letting you know that this schedule and calendar is available here. If you would like to get a file, so just letting you know, while you're watching this video, probably you see number 4 here. Number 4 is going to be the recorded video. The video that I'm recording this video, I will put this video here at number 4. Okay, you will see a number 4 here. Okay, so if you would like to have a file of these, okay, I already put the file of the class information and monthly calendar just in case if you would like to download it. Okay, so you can go and just download it, the calendar and also, the course information. Okay, so just in case if you would like to download it, okay, so it's available here. And then here, if in the class information, you course information, I have explained how to create a PDF file, how to scan your homework and upload in the tool. So, but right now everyone know how to scan. You can, if you have iPhone, you can just use the note to just scan any document. Okay, so and then if you have 10 page, please scan all 10 page and convert it to the one PDF file. Okay, do not upload 10 pages of PDF file. Okay, scan 10 pages, okay, and convert it to one PDF file. So just in case if you have any question, you can ask me those questions. Okay, so yeah, the schedule is available here. So we will back to here later. So let me just see. We will be talking about these stuff in the class. Okay, so I'll see you Monday, June 9. Okay, so we will do the motion lab. Okay, so make sure to watch the pre-lab motion video. And before we start the lab, I will try to again introduce shortly a little bit myself and then just review what I have explained to you in this video in the class in the first 10 minutes. We will do in class activity and then we will start the lab. Okay, so I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the class. Okay, just let me just make sure I have not forgotten anything to explain. Oh, okay. So one thing, okay, this is a concourse. Okay, so the concourse, if you click the concourse, all information, class policy, anything that's related to this course is available here. So I try to summarize all this information, the concourse. I put it in my mm, PowerPoint, okay. But if you would like, and it is highly recommended that you just study this concourse and understand the class policy and information. So there is a student learning outcome, the material, the books that you need, the evaluation. Okay, I have put more details about the evaluation, the assignment. Okay, how to submit the assignment. Okay, the assignment submission in class activity information, exams, labs, formal labs, and quizzes. So, and then just in case if emergency happen, the college, you can join to the class online. Okay, so just in case if we couldn't uh, if in any situation the emergency happen and the college is closed and you cannot come to the college while the college is closed, we just try to make the transition from in-person class to online class, and then this is the link to join to the online class. But again, the class is those 2 days, Monday and Wednesday, are completely in person. So, but just in case, if you receive emergency closure or notification from the college, and it's telling that the college is closed, at any time and Monday and Wednesday from 9, 10 to 12, so we will not cancel the class. We will transition from in person to the online. Okay, so yeah, all information, faculty and student engagement, all information available here. Disruptive behavior, examining quizzes, formal lab report, and then at the end you will see the chapters and also the schedule for the entire summer semester. Okay, so there will be four unit. Each unit that will cover 2 weeks, and each week we will cover different chapters. Okay, so total we will have 8 weeks. Okay, I think I pretty covered everything, and I hope you enjoy this class. And I know that the summer is 8 weeks, is not the regular semester, and it is very important to just buy the book and start working on this uh, class, on this course from day one. Okay, so because in 2 weeks you will have your first exam. And make sure to not miss any lab classes. As I said, you will have chance to miss one lab class, okay? And then the makeup lab will be provided, but if it's become two, okay, you have to get any accommodation letter from the Center for Student Access. And also in-class activities start right at the beginning of the class. Make sure to just be in the class on time at 9:10. So my office hours, as I said, I'm available in the class Monday, Wednesday from 8:10 to 9:10. And if you have any question about homework, about the class, okay, you are welcome to come to my office hour. And the office hours is exactly at the same class, at the same location in the class. Okay, so okay, I hope you have a wonderful semester. Please reach out to me if you have any question. My email address is available in the PowerPoint, so I will put my PowerPoint and also this recorded video on the D12 at the starting here section. So I'm looking forward to see you all Monday, June 9 at 9:10 a.m. Have a great semester.